Well, thank you, Fabio. I still cannot refrain from making a general comment. Well, our colleague who has made already his exit, he implied that EU was a sort of rigid, centralized system, but what we hear, it shows a clearly different picture. That on the contrary, it seems that EU is a very loose organization with unlimited flexibility for its members, at least in the area we are talking about. Because what we heard about the contributions of the member states to the study is quite alarming, and it unfortunately confirms the low level of cooperation on the side of member states with this committee. There is a clearly lack of will, and accompanied by poor performance when they deliver data or whatever they ask for. And more importantly, it's confirmed that there are totally different approaches in the member states how to tackle issues we are talking about. So it's quite difficult situation, I think, and hopefully we will be able to address it in our recommendations. Well, a specific question on FIUs and its cooperation with national tax authorities. It's been told that it's far from optimal, or it's not optimal within the member states between the cooperation between FIUs and tax and other authorities. So I wonder what the main problems are, how they can be overcome, and whether there's a country which could serve as a good example to be followed. Thank you.
Wonderful. 3 minutes for the answer, please.
Yes. I just would like to answer the question on the FIUs and tax authorities, because actually this was it's tackled in the opening analysis of the report. So in the report, we describe various ways of cooperation between FIUs and tax authorities. One of the issues is what is referred to as multiple reporting, which actually what Anthony just described is the fact that the suspicious transaction report are not necessarily exclusively used by FIUs, but can be used by other authorities, creating some sort of problem when it comes to two authorities investigating the same information. So in the report, we actually rely on another report produced by the OECD that analyzes the different model of cooperation at national level between FIU and tax authorities, and that gives actually very interesting leads on how to improve each of the models. So one of them being establishing clear memorandum of understanding between authorities, others being, for instance, to post liaison officers from tax authorities within FIUs, or the other way around, but also promoting exchange of best practices and a kind of training as well for the FIU's staff and the tax authorities staff. So there is definitely ways to improve how it works, and it is actually quite described clearly in the report itself. So I invite you to have a look. Thank you. Anthony, I don't know if you want to add something?
Yeah, it's clearly a significant point, this cooperation or this difficulty between FIU and tax administration. They always use the same metaphor. They say before we had a Chinese wall between the tax administration and the FIU. Now we just have the Berlin Wall. Still, there is this kind of tension to exchange information. And it's also related to the history of anti-money laundering, because at the beginning it was related to trafficking or organized crime. And the way of thinking dirty money and the fight against dirty money is still there with regards to the FIU, which is really different with regards to the tax administration. And it's difficult for the tax administration to work with prosecution authorities or law enforcement because they think that their main issue is administrative. So there is also a kind of professional, cultural difficulty to exchange information, which can be seen as different even if they have this possibility.
Thank you very much. The next speaker on our list is Ms.